The Whispering Woods. In the depths of the Whispering Woods, legends speak of a glowing relic that grants a single wish, yet it exacts a terrible price. The villagers of Eldridge warn of the souls that wander the forest, trapped by their own desires. But for David, the thrill seeker, the allure of the woods proves irresistible. With each step he takes, the air grows heavier, and shadows twist and curve like dark tendrils around him. Just a little further, he whispers to himself, a mix of excitement and trepidation bubbling beneath the surface. In the hushed silence, the occasional crack of a twig underfoot is swallowed by the pervasive gloom. David glances around nervously, his heart racing with the thrill of the unknown. "Just think of the stories you'll tell," he mutters, though his voice barely breaks past the whispering cadence of the trees that seem to breathe around him. The branches sway overhead, casting darting shadows that dance across the forest floor, and whispers coil around him, promising power, riches, anything he could ever dream of, if only he would listen. As he traverses deeper into the heart of the woods, David finds himself drawn to a luminous glow that pierces the darkness ahead. He pushes aside a thicket of leaves, revealing a small clearing bathed in eerie light. In the center, atop a moss-covered pedestal, lies the glowing locket, the legendary relic of the Whispering Woods. "This is it," he breathes, awe mixing with greed. He reaches for the locket, its golden surface shimmering in a way that beckons him closer. Just as his fingers graze the cool metal surface, a bone-chilling wind sweeps through the clearing. Suddenly, the ground shudders beneath his feet. From the trees emerge lost souls, their forms ethereal and twisted, their eyes filled with desperation. "Help us!" they cry, their voices layered and haunting, echoing through the trees. "We were once like you, bound by a wish." David's heart races. The whispering intensifies, louder than before, wrapping around him like a sinister cloak. The locket pulses with energy, responding to the entreaties of the souls. "Choose wisely, David," they whisper. "There's always a price." Panicked now, David steps back, pulling his arm away from the locket. "What do you mean?" he shouts, his voice breaking. "What do you want?" But the lost souls charge forward, their forms flickering and fading. "Freedom! Vengeance!" they cry, their voices overlapping in a cacophony of anguish. "We paid the price for our wishes. Will you follow?" Desperate to escape, David turns and runs, the echoes of their pleas piercing his mind. As he pushes through the trees, the whispers follow, taunting and mocking him. "You can't escape your fate," they cry, a symphony of dread. But unknown to him, Sarah stands at the edge of the woods, peering into the darkness. She had sensed David's excitement when he spoke of the relic, but now a knot of worry twines around her heart. "David!" she calls, stepping into the ominous shadow of the trees. The woods seem to breathe around her, the air thick with a palpable tension. As she ventures forward, unaware of David's fate, the whispering grows louder, curling around her like smoke. The trees shift and sway, almost as if they're urging her further in. "David!" she calls again, her voice trembling as she follows the familiar trail. A faint glow catches her eye, and hope ignites within her. "He found it," she whispers to herself, quickening her pace. But as she moves deeper into the woods, a chilling darkness stirs. The air feels heavier, the whispers resonating. "Turn back. Join him or suffer the same fate." Suddenly, a shadow looms behind her. David, his eyes wide with fear, stumbling into her path. "Sarah, get out of here," he pleads, his face pale, haunted by what he's seen. "David, I was so worried about you," she gasps, her heart pounding at the sight of him. "What happened? Where's the locket?" I touched it," he stammers, his voice trembling. "The souls, they're trapped here, Sarah. They wanted to drag me in. We have to go." But it's too late. The whispers seem to grow thicker, swirling around them as Sarah realizes they are not alone. Ethereal figures appear, their hollow eyes fixated on them, their mournful cries echoing through the trees. "Join us! We only want to be free!" David grips Sarah's hand tightly, fear coursing through him. "We can't listen to them. We have to find a way out." Panic swells in Sarah's chest. "But what if they can help us?" she argues, drawn by the sorrow of the lost souls. Images of their own struggles flicker through her mind, a wish for something more, a chance to escape their mundane lives. "Sarah, no!" David yells, shaking his head vehemently. "They're lying! It's a trap! We need to fight it!" As the whispers intensify, enveloping them in a rush of sound, David looks into Sarah's eyes. "Please, trust me. We have to break free." With a sudden burst of determination, David pulls Sarah away from the spectral figures, leading her back through the dense underbrush. The whispers turn into a wail, a chorus of anguish and rage, echoing behind them as they race through the woods. "Run!" he cries, adrenaline pushing them forward. They navigate through the twisting paths, racing against the encroaching shadows. The trees seem to claw at them, urging them to stay, but together they forge ahead, hearts pounding. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, they burst into the moonlit clearing where the locket lay. The glow is still there, beckoning them with its malevolent charm. "Make a wish," the lost souls plead, their voices seductive and desperate. David holds Sarah close, steeling himself against the fear that threatens to consume them. "We can't let it trick us," he urges, guiding her away from the pulsating glow. But Sarah hesitates, caught between the lure of the relic and the reality of the danger surrounding them. "David, this could change everything." "No!" he shouts, desperation lacing his words. "We have each other. Let's leave this cursed place behind." With a final glimmer of understanding, Sarah nods. They turn away from the locket and toward the safety of the wood's edge. The wails of the lost souls become a tempest behind them, echoing their despair as they flee from the darkness. As they reach the perimeter of the woods, the oppressive air lifts and dawn begins to break. They stumble out, collapsing onto the soft grass of the meadow. With the sun painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, David pulls Sarah into an embrace. "We made it," he breathes, relief washing over him. But as they look back at the whispering woods, the dark silhouettes of the lost souls linger amongst the trees, whispering in sorrow, waiting for the next lost soul to wander too close. In that moment, they realize that the woods may never fully release their grip on them, that the shadows will remain a haunting memory, echoing their choices and the voices of those who sought one wish too many.